What's up, guys? So this video is going to be a little bit of an update to Invest with Roots, which is Daniel Dorfman's uh, like real estate investment trust. Basically, the idea here is that you just take $100 at minimum. That's just the minimum, and you can invest it and kind of get started in investing in real estate, seeing returns and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and dive right in here. So this is the website. It looks like Daniel's not totally the face anymore. Don't know why that is exactly. It looks like his operations officer, Stephen Ewing or something like that, is more of like more of the face. Anyway, whether you invest $100 to $100,000, Roots investors are treated the same. It goes for renters. So the cool part about what Daniel does with Invest with Roots is it really does help renters out, which you'll see here in a second through some like third-party stuff. So it's like I do respect that. Like rent is just outrageous these days, right? So the fact that he's trying to help them, I appreciate that, and allowing people to get in and get started for really only $100. So let's see here. I wanted to show this piece, which is quarterly liquidity. I think that's pretty cool. Now, let's go and jump into some pros and cons. Pros, clear pricing, right? $100 is the minimum. Catchy advertising, so they have this like slimy landlord ad, which I think is pretty funny. You have quarterly liquidity, which is awesome. So whenever you want to take your money out, you can, and it seems like there's no penalty, but there is fees, as you'll see later. Cons, yes, starting off with high fees. Also, real estate is just a volatile market. Yes, it's the best wealth builder over time, but with the way things are now on the cusp of this inevitable bubble that we're ultimately in, it is risky. The other thing is they have a pretty suspicious social media presence. It just doesn't make any sense to me, and I can't really justify it in any way aside from thinking that there had to have been some paid promotions going on to drive some views for a while. So, like for example, they have 10,500 followers on Instagram. But if you go and you look at these posts, like aside from these two pinned ones, and this one was like an ad, by the way, all these like numbers don't add up at all to the following that they have. I mean, like, I'll be honest, guys. Like, my Instagram, I think I have like 800 followers, and I get more likes per post than any of these. And I have far less. So it's just like the lack of engagement for me, basically, says that something's not entirely right here. Going to YouTube, you kind of see the same story. 560 subscribers, 42 videos. 4.1k views, 46,000 views, 262,000 views, 441,000 views, and then 51, 25, 15, 14, 10, 9, 7, 9, 2.8k, 94, 12, 8. Like, there's just no consistency. Views are basically all over the place, and it doesn't really make sense to me. I also don't really understand how they're still picking up views like this when, like, I mean, for me, it just seems like they're probably doing one of those like promotional things that you can do with YouTube where you can, in a way, pay for views. That's the only explanation that I personally have, because it just doesn't make sense. Now, I will also say, like, I'm not going to say that I'm the one that knows everything. This could be just a really weird one-off situation where the numbers don't really make sense and nobody knows why it doesn't really make sense, but the numbers are legit. So that's entirely possible. If you go over here to Reddit, you have somebody that's like asking about it. And then this person says, hey, on their website, I see nothing that shows their numbers. Root says it distributed 227 last quarter, or 220,000 last quarter. Okay, so how much of that did you get? How much did you invest from that? I can calculate your yield. Dividend yield 15.26%. What is Root's dividend yield? Beats me. Let's see. For 99.9999999% of investors, there's no reason to use this platform. And then someone saying it's the hottest housing market. This guy says he's seen great returns. $100 minimum. If you go over to the BBB, you see 4.5 out of 5. Their BBB credited since last summer, July 27, 2023. They've been in business for 3 years. Positive review. Go over to Trustpilot, though, you have one negative review. And it has some detail as to why. So, been invested for a few months. I'm looking forward to withdrawing my investment. So I won't have to pay a solid 6% early withdrawal fee, hundreds of dollars for me. Earnings are annualized 12-16%, less than $40 per quarter for me. So the fee would take hundreds more than you can earn. Company is disorganized, makes it difficult, yada 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 yada. So, all right. Do I recommend invest with Roots? To be honest, it's a completely mixed bag. Some people are saying it's worked great for them. Other people are saying no, it's not working because the fees are just like kind of crazy and stupid. Mixed bag. What would I do? Personally, I like the idea of how it's helping renters out. It also has a low entry fee of just $100, which when you think about it, $100 is what? $3.33 per day. So, like, if you're looking for an extremely passive income opportunity, I would just say, what the hell? Go ahead, it's $100. What's the worst thing that can happen? You lose $100. If $100 is your life savings, we got way bigger problems, my friend. So, I would say, yeah, like if you want to try it, give it a shot. It's just $100 minimum. Now, one second here. So yeah, basically, if you're looking to basically get into something else, maybe a bit more active of a role, maybe more like, or I would say better returns, so to speak, then I would look at this thing called local lead generation, because this is what I do. On the side, mainly, it's my main side hustle, which is I have this website along with many others, and basically I may not actually own a tree service company, but what I do own is this website. I also own this phone number. I also own this #1 spot right here in Google search results. And this spot's super valuable because when somebody looks for tree removal, tree pruning, emergency tree removal, stump removal in Noblesville, Indiana, my website is the first one to pop up. So when they have an emergency, they call this number and the contractor picks up the phone and he takes down their information, he goes out, does the job. When he does the job, when he gets paid, I get paid. No risk at all to him. All the calls go to him. He just handles the work. And so I like this business model because contractors are pretty much used to it. They do this thing called a finder's fee. It's very common in the blue collar service-based business space. And basically it's like if you send somebody a job and they land the job, you get like a flat fee or a percentage or something. Generally with these sites, you're looking at anywhere between $500 to $2,000 a month, generally speaking. And if you have a couple of these sites hit, that's a good extra side hustle income. You don't have to try to do this full time like all the other gurus say. You can if you want to. Me personally, having it on the side, very, very not stressful. If you have a whole bunch of clients, it can become super stressful, which is what someone never really tells you about, but I will because I like to be honest. Now, that said, if you guys are interested in learning how I do it, go ahead and check out this private invite that I have for you guys down in the description below. It looks like this, And basically, every single question you could possibly have about what it is that I do is answered on this page. Price is at the bottom, and unlimited refund policy. I've got freaking nothing to lose. So just go ahead, check it out. If it's for you, great. If not, I really hope you found this video helpful. And if you did find this video helpful, and if you've invested with Roots in the past and you want to share your experience, please drop that down in the comments below. I want to hear what you guys have to say. So if you like the video, go ahead and give me a like, share, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.